G'day gang, GameolioDan here, how you going? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online in Greymoor.
What do you want?
We're making our way up to see Fëanorian, the vampire scholar.
Hey, partner. Glad I found you.
Oh,
Now let's get Fen and return to the Blue Palace.
hey Lyris.
The message said Fen found lodgings on the south side of Dusktown. We should look for him there.
Yep, he's right over here. Let me just have a little look around the area though. Thieves' Trove. Just in case there's any sky shards about. Looks like we're in the clear. Well, at least from what I can see.
Fen, you in here? Let's look around.
Where did he go? Dwarven key with the distinctive markings of dwarven technology found among scattered objects on the floor of Fëanorian's lodgings.
Fen never struck me as a messy person. Could there have been a struggle here?
Burnt papers. Journal pages obviously set aflame. Only snippets of writing remain. Is not easy to come by even in Blackreach. Edyar was lying. Gavins don't cause those sort of injuries. Trust was hard to earn. But he's sharing the truth about what happened to him, and Edyar's blood was saturated with Neth. Is the likely cause of his resistance, but I need to see for myself. Edyar knows a way inside. Edyar won't cooperate. Insists on rescuing his pack members near the old dwarven tower in the Lightless. I promise to meet Edyar outside Dusktown, camp east of the bridge.
Burnt papers. Someone was trying to hide something.
The road to Sovngarde. Book I should read. I reckon. I don't know. Fëanorian's. Let me read. Look at this first. A crystal flask embossed with Fëanorian's initial and filled with a crimson fluid found in his Dusktown lodgings. Where'd the chicken come from?
Burnt journal pages, Fen's flask, and a strange old key. All found among clear signs of a struggle. But other than what's in the flask, we didn't see any blood. That means Fen was probably taken alive.
What do you make of the notes and the key?
The key looks dwarven to me, and the notes mention a dwarven tower. They could be connected. The notes also indicate that Fen was going to meet with someone named Edyar east of the Dusktown Bridge. You start there and I'll check with the locals.
I'll try to find this Edyar then.
We have no idea who Edyar is, or who took Fen for that matter. It could be this Ashen Lord we heard mentioned, or maybe the Icereach Coven. The question is, why take Fen at all? Why not just kill him? Does he have information they need?
Do you think Fen's disappearance is related to whatever drew him to Blackreach?
More than likely. If they want to get information out of him, death might be preferable to whatever tortures they have planned. Let's get to it. You find this Edyar, and I'll see if the locals saw what happened here.
Got it. Yeah, now, with these books, right? Like, I'll read the ones that are related to quests and so on. But some of these other ones that you just collect, I would like to read them, but some of them could be quite lengthy. I don't know, maybe I'll just have to start a series where I simply just read books. Because I believe, like, I've got them in my collections or something. Like, I haven't really looked through this properly, but I think they're here somewhere. Yeah. So, yeah, I can read them. So I've got them here with me. I don't know, maybe one day. I'll just read books. Find Edyar. Let's go. Enough with the books, and more with the finding. Oh no. Oh! I apologize.
Those new arrivals, they didn't stop in Dusktown. Went straight for those dwarven ruins.
I thought we were trying to keep this place a secret, and they sure didn't look like mine.
The last two, Claudina, that we met, the ghost hunters.
Sod off. This is my patch of ground.
We got some serious detective work going on. I actually wonder if they would pair up well with... Remember in Elsewhere, Thunderboots? That guy? They might pair up well with him. Edyar?
You don't listen too well, do you? Alright. Talk fast and tell me why I shouldn't rip out your throat.
I'm looking for Fenorian. I'm looking for Fenorian. Why is it so difficult to say? I'm looking for Fenorian. His notes said he was working with you.
The silk shirt kept notes? Of course he did. And where is Fenorian? He's late, and he still hasn't compensated me for the information I gave him. I need that key!
Fen's gone missing. Tell me what the two of you were doing so I can find him.
Missing? Probably taken by the same bastard that has my packmates, Exart Singalis. Fenorian said he could provide a key to unlock their chains, if I told him about the experiments performed on us. If you can get that key, I'll tell you more.
You mean this dwarven key?
Hircine's fetid breath, that's it! Look, I managed to escape from Singalis' tower, but my packmates are still chained up in the Lightless Hollow. Use that key to set them free. Then, I'll tell you how to find Fenorian.
Alright, I'll free your packmates.
The Lightless Hollow lies to the east, and Hircine's claws. Who is that tall woman?
Stand down. I'm a friend.
Eyes off, mate.
My packmates are in a work camp on the Lightless Hollow's west side. That's the big cavern to the east. You need that key to unlock the special chains that bind them. I'll meet you south of the work camp after you set them free.
Packmates? As an interesting turn of phrase.
What else would you call them? My family? We're bound by a curse that makes us closer than any blood relatives. You find the pack and you stick together, or you die. Simple as that. I'm not leaving them in the hands of that insane Exarch.
Curse. What kind of pack are we talking about?
We're werewolves, alright? Do I have to spell it out for you? Look, Singalis captured us. Keeps us prisoner with chains of dwarven design. Only that key can set my pack free. I was lucky, but that kind of luck doesn't happen a second time.
So how did you get free?
Singalis' helper made a mistake. Forgot to lock the chains when I was brought back after one of my treatments. I can still feel the fire from when the needle pierced my skin. My blood flowing into his vials and beakers. It wasn't pleasant.
Tell me about Singalis.
Exarch Singalis. He's a vampire. Part of a group called the Grey Host. They're military, but he's some sort of insane genius. An alchemist, a scholar. And he tinkers with machines. My pack wouldn't fight for them, so they found other uses for us.
What other uses?
Digging. Tunneling, actually. Up toward the surface. Then, every so often, Singalis would send for one of us. The mad vampire likes needles. He would either take our blood, or inject something into us. Never said why, but he enjoyed his work.
What were you and Fen doing before he disappeared?
Fenorian really wanted to figure out what Singalis was doing to my pack. He studied my wounds, took some fluids, and went back to get that key. He never told me where he found it. Just that he'd set my pack free if I told him everything I know.
And you think you can tell me where to find Fenorian?
He's probably in Singalis' experimentation chamber. I clawed my way out of there. It nearly killed me. I can tell you how to get inside, but you have to free my packmates first. Do that for me, and I'll help you find Fenorian.
Lyris?
None of the locals really wanted to talk. One or two admitted to seeing Fen, but no one witnessed any kind of disturbance at his lodgings. At least, no one saw anything they were willing to tell me about. Is this Edyar? Does he know anything?
Edyar can lead us to Fen, but first we need to fulfill the bargain Fen made with him.
Why is everything so complicated in this part of Skyrim? Alright, so tell me, what did Fen agree to do for our half-naked friend over there?
We need to free Edyar's pack, mates, from Exarch Zingalis in the Lightless Hollow.
Packmates? Edyar is a werewolf? Pfft, this just keeps getting better and better. So I take it you know how you want to deal with this particular situation?
I'll use the key we found to free the pack. Meet me in the Lightless Hollow, south of the work camp. Alright. We have our task. The Lightless Hollow. Which may go right past or right through this harrow storm in front of us. May do. It's hard to know exactly where I'm going around here. So many winding turns and tunnels. Twisting passages. Oh, looks like that business has been cleared up. Alright. We need to go this way. So very complicated down here in the depths. Getting very dwarven-like around here. Right. The Lightless Hollow. Got a way shrine over there. Oh, right, so this is the... Okay. So the area has been separated. So now we've got another area here. We haven't been to that place yet, or this place. I feel like there's quite a bit to do still back there. Everything's glowing.
Where are you? That scent. Why do you smell like Edyar?
Edyar sent me. Are you one of his packmates?
Edyar sent you. Then he made it. He's alive. That's wonderful news. Exarch Zingalis experimented on me. I blacked out, but they thought I was dead. They tossed me out of the tower. Barely managed to crawl to this spot.
Where's the rest of your pack?
Still at the camp. To the north. Hamild, Myrtilda, and Thevin. Save them before Zingalis finishes them off. Just come back. Alright. I don't think I can make it on my own.
Edyar is on his way. I'll be back with the rest of your pack. What are those? An interesting design. Alright. It's further ahead and on the left side. Oh, what did I just walk into? What is that? A Grey Host Blood Knight. Take that! That! A little bit of this! He's gonna throw up! Drop. Alright. That's all we got going around here. The Dark Hosts. So there's one over here. Oh, maybe around the back.
I'm working as fast as I can, you blood-sucking bastards! Seems claws. I thought I'd be digging forever. Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh! Oh, he's launching! Bloodhounds? Deathhounds? I imagine there's one just over here.
Damn vampires, working us like dogs. Finally. Thank you, stranger.
Alright, there he goes.
You don't smell like the Grey Host. Run before they catch you too.
There's more than enough of us running around here that won't happen. That is one tough spider.
You set me free? I owe you one.
She's out of here too. There are a lot of things to discover around here. Look at all that. Right. Go return back to Edyar.
We should not linger, Edyar. The Grey Host could find us at any moment.
Head to the surface. I need to fulfill my end of our bargain. You actually did it. You freed my pack. Now it's my turn. If Exarch Zingalis took Fëanorian, and I'm pretty sure he did, you'll find them both in the ruined Dwarven Tower. It's difficult to get inside if you're not a vampire, but I know a way.
Tell me how to get into the ruined Dwarven Tower.
Like I said, Zingalis' helper made a mistake. Forgot to fasten my chains after one of my tortures. I slipped away, crawled along some pipes, and fell into a chamber with one of those dwarven lifts. There was also a door, the one behind me.
And that door will get us to wherever Exarch Zingalis is holding Finn?
It'll get you close. There's a big door that leads into Zingalis' lair, but it's sealed. You need to figure out the dwarven mechanism to open it. Then make your way to the experimentation chamber. That's probably where he's keeping Fëanorian.
Alright, Edyar. Thank you for your help.
The door's over here. Hurry, before they spot us.
Zingalis' tower. Most machinations grow best when hidden from prying eyes. Where better to do my work than in a secluded tower far beneath the earth? That way the screams of my test subjects rarely disturb the neighbors. Exarch Zingalis.
Definitely dwarven. Watch out for traps. Must be the door Edyar mentioned. Sealed tight. No lock. Not even a handle. I don't suppose the werewolf told you how to open it, did he?
Well, I was
Panels are
gonna
all different. I wonder what they mean.
read that note, but then it disappeared because I exited. Ah, here we go. We are vampires of the Grey Host, so we have no need to open doors. Still, like my master, Exarch Zingalis, I have an unending thirst for knowledge. I must figure out this dwarven door. No lock, no handle, no hinges, no levers, nothing obvious. How did the ancient dwarves open it? The pillars covered in gears. What is the significance of the panels on them? 4 different images, stars. It is said that the dwarves were interested in the sky above. Could the panels represent different sections of the night sky? There must be some way to discern their pattern. The pattern doesn't repeat exactly, but the panels must be the answer. I think I figured it out. When you notice what's missing, the answer becomes clear. And with knowledge attained, I grow bored. On to the next great mystery. Okay. So, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes. I see a whole bunch of nodes over there. I imagine if I press this, it just rotates it or something. Right. Oh, okay, here we go. What's all this stuff? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 8, 5. The missing one? What's the missing one? Not that one. Maybe it's got nothing to do with numbers. It's just the missing symbol.
Thing turned on. Keep going.
Yep, okay. So it's whichever one's missing. So we've got that one there. Actually, probably not such a big puzzle. I could probably keep rotating it till it just clicks in, right? Yep, that's the one that's missing. And we want the symbol one, I believe. If it's there.
The gears started moving. You must be doing something right.
Oh, we're doing something, alright.
That sounded promising. Let's try the door.
These dwarven areas, I tell ya.
This chamber's been used recently. Let's look around.
Oh, hey. Thought that was another player. Netherroot, an amazing plant. It only grows in isolated patches down here in the depths of Blackreach, but its alchemical properties are remarkably useful. I applaud the Ice Reach Coven witches for finding it and applying it to my recipe, but the brew they have developed is unrefined. The Ashen Lord's plans will take 1,000 more years to complete if we continue with this less than perfect concoction.
Surely we could conjure the
I must
perilous
study
without
this
the
abyssal
skills
root
of
further to find a means to increase the power of the Harrow Storms. Mimicking the techniques of the Underelves provided a foundation, and their pipework farms produced greater yields, but not greater potency. I will create a more powerful reagent. I just need more time and more test subjects. With each day and each new version of the Netherroot brew, the results increase 100-fold. The brew already provides a stronger catalyst for the Harrowstorms, ensuring a more complete exchange of energy. Soon my refined Netherroot brew will be ready and the Ashen Lord's faith in me will be rewarded.
That's an ugly plant. Must be the Netherroot mentioned in the note.
Yep, that it is. That it is. Now we can read this first before we take on those clowns. Refined Netherroot brew. Walls of darkly colored blood and ground Netherroot suspended in a thick yellow poultice.
Why does everything connected to vampires involve blood?
Because they're vampires, Lyrus. Alright, now we'll take care of these clowns. Exarch Ulfra presented an interesting challenge. Can my alchemy and sorcery harrow one of her kind? By design, the Harrowstorms are not meant to affect our lycanthrope brothers and sisters, but in the centuries since the Grey Host last set out to conquer, the breeds of vampires and werewolves have become a diaspora promulgated across the world. Not all of them have the sense to bow before the Ashen Lord, including the prisoners Ulfra captured today. She could have easily ripped those lesser creatures apart for their defiance, but instead she delivered them to me for a more methodical dissection. There's a hunter's cunning hiding in that bestial skull. The prisoners respect the pack hierarchy and affection of the origin of the curse, no doubt. By holding their leader Edyar hostage, the others remain compliant. By offering a slim mercy to the other werewolves, Edyar assumes the role of willing test subject. They are dreadfully simple creatures after all. The incredible constitution of the werewolf, even in its human shape, creates one of many obstacles I must overcome to complete my study. The Netherroot seemingly has no effect on the subject, even in its concentrated form. Weakening the grip of the body on the soul will be the first step toward delivering it to the desired destination. I should have thought of it sooner. A creature's connection to oblivion is something I can leverage, even if it is tied to a different realm within that great expanse. That connection can help bridge the gap between Mundus and what lies beyond. The werewolf's blood can imbue the Netherroot with a vigor that our undeath simply cannot duplicate. It's working. With each new refinement of the blood distillate, the Netherroot brew grows stronger and more toxic. The werewolf shows greater signs of affliction with every injection. The only question that remains is whether or not its soul can be successfully exchanged when it inevitably succumbs to the ritual.
That was Fen. We need to keep moving.
Let's go, let's go. What?
Against its nature,
No sense. Just the deceiving sun strike forced to deny its nature.
Smell. It's overpowering. We need to shut down those machines. More of that Netherroot. What in Shore's name are they doing to it? More of that Netherroot. Turn off those sprayers or we'll never get across this chamber.
Alright. Do not adjust the Netherroot growth sprayer calibrations without proper authorization. If a nozzle accidentally adjusts it, use the reset to return all valves to current calibrations and report for appropriate punishment. Do not destabilize the mixture. If pure cloud mist is absorbed by the plants, weeks of work will be lost and the netherroot will be useless. Neither of the distillates can fall below 2 units or exceed 4 units. The valves will stop if you try to set them outside these parameters. Attempting to push past these parameters will reset the calibration. Remember, the secondary distillate should never exceed the primary by more than 1 unit. 2 units or more will destabilize the current mixture, causing pure cloud mist to spray out. This can result in death. Yours specifically. Rest the calibrations only if ordered to do so, using the console in the center. Primary is at 4, secondary is at 2.
The mist from that sprayer changed. Keep going. Seem to be on the right track.
Okay. Oh.
You did it! Now we can cross the chamber. Sure as bones, that stone husk is moving.
Say what? How do we get down there? And we can get down there, but we can't get back up. Or can we? Actually, we can. I like how Lyris launched into that. Stone hut. Oh, here we go. Lyris? What do you reckon? Hey, what you got to say about this?
Whatever they were doing to this strange plant, it looks like we put a stop to it. Now let's go find Fen.
Alright, but we're gonna go through this big boy first. Whatever that is. Ciao, Lyris. Oh, it's following me. It's still following me. Here we go again. Shoot it while I'm kiting it. Right. Looks like there could be plenty more of those to contend with.
No! No! Why are you doing this to me?
We're coming, Fen! Hang on! Break it up! Bust me out!
that what we need?
Done.
A shame he could not be recruited to our noble cause.
The machine will finish him momentarily, my lord.
Finish your work here, Singalis, then join me in the keep. You must bear witness when we make our move.
Of course, Rada al-Saran. I am eager to see the power of our ultimate Harrowstorm. New test subjects. Just in time. This one is about spent.
Come on, Lyris. Let's get him.
There's an art to pacifying uncooperative specimens.
Again.
You will do well in my machine. Shame to waste such vigorous blood. It's too late for me.
Venorian,
One solitude.
shut it down.
You should have left me. Go warn Solitude.
We all go. Tell me what you heard.
Exarch Singalis and Rada al-Saran talked freely while they tortured me. They're planning some sort of assault on Solitude. A massive Harrowstorm.
You're hurt. How can I help you?
I need blood. But I won't drink from an unwilling person. In this state, even with a willing participant, I don't trust my restraint. If I only had my flask.
Here's your flask. I found it in your lodgings in Dusktown.
My flask. Thank you, my friend. Rada al-Saran is the one they call the Ashen Lord, leader of the Grey Host. He and Singalis often went into the nearby sanctum to talk. I heard a few words. Map. Plan. But I couldn't make out the rest.
Then we should search Singalis' sanctum?
Yes. Once I take a long drink from my flask, I'll join you.
Okay. Let him be for a bit. All them experiments. Alright, let's head over.
Take your time. You've been through a lot.
They did whatever they wanted. I couldn't stop them. Exarch Singalis was insane. But he was also a genius. If he kept records, they'll be in here.
I see a map and some papers. Hey, partner, take a look.
The map of Western Skyrim has numerous markings and annotations related to the Grey Host's activity. Exarch Singalis, we are indebted to your great mind. Since your rebirth, you have brought our dream ever closer to reality. Obstacles that I chipped away at over a millennia, you cleave away in mere days. The times of our subterfuge is coming to an end. Continue the refinement of your techniques and supply the Coven Witches with the fruits of your labor. They must produce the ritual materials for Ulfra and her kin to deploy. Let the Nords fret over the random harrow storms while we prepare to unleash the most powerful storm of all. Send your refined neither root brew to the Midland camp and to my keep, along with everything else needed for the rituals. I will alert the coastal camp to prepare more medallions and send updated orders to our warlords in the Blackreach camp. Stay strong, my brother, for the Grey Host will soon live again. Rada al-Saran.
So, partner, what did you find? We set out to find Fen and bring him back to Solitude. Along the way, we learned more about our true enemy, killed one of their leaders, and acquired some valuable intelligence. That's a victory in my book.
Anything else we need to do here?
Not that I can think of. I'll make sure that Fen makes it to the Blue Palace. We'll meet you there. And don't forget that map and communique.
Alright, I'll see you at the Blue Palace.
Come on, Fen. Princess Svana herself requested your presence at the Blue Palace.
I don't believe I'm very good company right now.
Come on, Fen. We'll help you through this.
Alright, we'll see you there. Yeah, we can take this all the way up top. The Great Lift. Alright, this took us out. I imagine it won't take... We won't better go back in there, right? Okay. Interesting. I think we actually were here before. Where are we? Yes, the Shade Mother's Hen. Haven Hen. Alright, we'll go to Morthal. So that's close by. Unless somebody is planning on attacking her. Take down another boss. There's the Way Shrine. Right. To the Blue Palace.
The Reach attacked Morthal. The Jarl's soldiers put a stop to it, as I understand it.
That's nothing. I heard something happened in Carthhold. Carthwatch was destroyed.
It's cool actually that they bring up events that are happening as they happen. Of course there's a bit of repetition as I go past them a lot, but it's still... Talk to Svana in a room.
You are welcome here, Fenorian of House Ravenwatch.
I don't know what to say.
You're back! Lyris was just making introductions and was about to give her report. Why don't you tell me what happened?
That device they strapped me in. It was horrible.
You'll be alright, buddy.
By all the Mead and Sovngarde, it's good to see you and the others. Your vampire scholar seems out of sorts, but I'm glad to make his acquaintance. Lyris tells me you ran into a bit of trouble. Care to explain?
Fen was captured and we killed a vampire leader. We also recovered a map and documents.
And I can't wait to hear all the details. In the meantime, let's take a look at what you found and try to devise a plan. Lyris didn't say much, but she indicated that time is short. Here, take this. You deserve a lot more, but it's all I can spare.